Who's ready? Is there anybody out there? I know I'm ready. Ready to do some things. We've got some. All right. I think just about everything is good to go. Let's do the do. What is everybody up to? I think we've got a couple of people on YouTube, which is always awesome, and we've just fired up TikTok. And I suppose this is my first nighttime stream, which is fun. You may notice a slightly different setup. Probably not you guys on TikTok. But we'll see how it all goes. What is going on? Warhammer Explained. What is good? Thanks for joining. I think we yeah, Josh, come on in, my guy. We've got a bunch of stuff. And by a bunch of stuff, I mean literally this one model. We've been having some fun of late in the Discord, which is wonderful. If you would like to join the Discord, of course, there is a link in the description on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, my greatest apologies, Big H. But yeah. All right, so we started off this lovely lady last stream. So I think we should probably finish it. Which would be good. Let's finish this mini. Let's go. 100%. Let's do it. Oh, where am I going to start? What do we do first? The big spot, getting that cloak done, the face, or something special for that power sword? I'm going to go out and say, let's start with the cape, because why not? Ugh. Let's get some purple down on the palette. I've been asked a couple of times now about getting a camera for the wet palette, which is, it's not the worst idea. In saying that, it's not very fun. Like I tell you what's going on, what I'm using, and then we kind of just put it on the model. Like I do a little bit of mixing, but not copious amounts. Face. No, I'm not starting with the face. Let's get a little warmed up here first. Make some space, get some shit out of the way. But what's everybody up to? What was the plans for this evening before you had to see my horrible face? I have been a bit busy lately. It's been kind of ridiculous. We had a first episode of Salt and Dice, a brand new podcast, come out earlier in the week, which was absolutely awesome. We had we actually got sponsored, first ever episode, and it was sponsored. The awesome people over at In Games and Emperor. Go and check out Salt and Dice if you haven't already. All the subscribers this fortnight, because it's a fortnightly podcast, will actually go into the running to win what is it? The Vallejo special effects range. Yes, all 3 paints. I don't know. Can we call them paints? They're not really paints. Like the special effects stuff. Goopy Goobers. But no, that was supplied by Cam, who is the owner of In Games and Emperor, which was super cool. Made us feel pretty pro. One, having a sponsor, but two, kicking off the first episode with a sponsor, which is always lovely. We got some mixed feedback, but mostly well wishes, which is cool. But yeah, no, let's hope that thing grows. It was a lot of fun to do. Zach and I, we don't get to talk as much shit about Warhammer as we used to, so it's nice kind of having a time set aside for us to do so, which is lovely. Also, you will notice that I'm painting this cape purple. It will not stay purple. Basically what I'm doing here, yes, because I jump back and forth between having conversations and actually explaining what I'm painting. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sirs. Let's yes, so purple first. I do quite enjoy the purples. Especially for reds and blues. I think purple makes an absolute killer kind of shadow tone, which is pretty sick. So when you do come to models that are basically red and blue, it's lovely because you can use the same purple, kind of ties it all in together without trying very hard, to be honest. And that's kind of what we like. We're not even trying hard, but some people's skill levels just they are what they are. That's what I am. I am what I am. Paints purple, won't stay purple. Sure I won't. Why are you lying to us? It will not stay purple. Maybe. I kind of, now that I'm looking at it, I don't hate it purple. I could instead push it up to magenta, because goddamn, I love me some magenta. But yeah, no, it's lovely. It's here's one thing that we've never really spoken about on the show. What is everybody watching at the moment? I have almost finished Chainsaw Man in the last 2 days since I started it. Basically, everybody goes to bed. I'm a late night. I'm a night owl. But yeah, Johnny Proc, what's going on? Jordan the Beast. What brush am I using? So the brushes that I use are the Raphael Kolinsky's, the 8404s. I've got a size 1 at the moment. Size 1 is generally as big as I go, typically. But yeah, no, just a really, really nice sable hairbrush. And honestly, quite affordable for the quality as well. This one in particular is starting to lose its tip. But that's a little bit more my fault. For not taking quite as much care as I probably should have. They do always get cleaned after each use, but sometimes you're in a hurry, you don't clean it quite as well. And there's still some pigments in there and blah 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 blah. But basically, yeah. Oh, good lord, let's give me 2 seconds while I fix this up. This is starting to shoot me. There we go. Alright, so YouTube, you are no longer in 4K because the autofocus on 4K on the Canon M52 is pretty shithouse, to be quite frank. So yeah, you're gonna run in just some high definition, but the frame rate should be better, which is also nice. Nice little bonus. Lovely little bonus. What are you watching? You goober. Fucking hell. There's always fucking one. And of course, it's one of the guys from the Discord. But no, like TV shows, animes, movies. Or do we start talking about Warhammer 40k 10th edition? We had a few things drop on us. For me overnight because of Australian, which is fine. We got some data sheets for a Space Marine character, the Librarian, and the Weird Boy for Orcs. And from those data sheets alone, we can tell how shit the psychic phase. Well, we don't get a psychic phase. How shit it is now with psychic powers. Basically, just becoming what's it called? Fucking things. They are becoming things. Basically, just abilities that are either always turned on, or weapons. Like Smite became a strength 6. What is it? Strength 6. I think it's cast on a 3 or 4, one of the two. And there's AP 2. So it is essentially just a weapon, and that's a huge feels bad. I think it was kind of redonkulous not having the psychic tests. I don't know. I just don't think it's not great, in my opinion. We'll see how it plays out. Very, very early days, I know, but so far not off to the grandest of starts, as far as I'm concerned, and I know quite a few people have a similar thought pattern with that. And yeah, I wasn't a fan. Was not a fan. But what does everybody else think? What do you think 10th is shaping up to be like? Psychic change bad. Psychic change was very fucking bad. That was probably one of the stupidest thing. And the worst part is, we were all so goddamn excited that for 10th that this dropped, and it just completely and utterly fucked us. That's it. Like, I was so 100% psyched for 10th, and that hit, and now I'm just, it's fine, I guess. Everything else looks cool. I'll give them that. But yeah, I was not psyched. Not impressed, James. You fuck. I probably shouldn't be saying that too loud. I've literally gone after a product support from them in the last couple of days, which they do product support, but you generally got to be one of the big guys. But hey, wherever there is free shit involved, I'll be there. Which is just, yeah, it's one of those things. It keeps the channel going, and that's the main thing. Like, fucking, because everybody here knows how goddamn expensive hobbying is. Where are we? I do like the characters attached. All excitement for 10th just ruined. Yeah, no, 100%. Have you tried 3D printing? Yes. And Hero Forge, yes, I do actually. Sorry, YouTube guys, this is TikTok. We've had a question. What are your feelings on Hero Forge? And then a follow up from another gentleman. Thank you, Dean. Suggesting, have you tried 3D printing? Now, there is a slight difference there. I love Hero Forge, but there is a caveat to that. I have never actually purchased, held, painted anything from the company itself. I just love jumping on the mini builder and fucking around, basically. Like, that's a ball of fun. Like, if there's any guitar guys in here, Zach, I know you'll appreciate this. Halo, being able to jump on the Halo website and building building custom guitars like digitally was it's just awesome. And it's the same with Hero Forge. I would like to get some Hero Forge stuff in, and I probably will. Every plan that I've had in probably the last 18 plus months to start playing D&D has kind of fallen through pretty quickly. So I've never really had a reason to kind of jump onto Hero Forge. But yeah, no, it's. I'm scared. I created a character, but $45 is steep for something I can't see before. That is also pretty fair. Prices jump pretty quickly, but you know it's a design thing. It's a custom one-off kind of deal. Yeah, it's fine. Dude, the Halo guitar builder. Yeah, no, it was fucking awesome. Bagheera has some of this. Oh, do they? I don't actually. I don't think. I did not know that. I think I'll have to check it out. I know that ethereal guitars, at least for a while, they did, and also kind of warm off, which is cool. But yeah, no, it's yeah. I'd love to see the actual quality, so I definitely can't comment on that. I haven't really seen or heard many horror stories um, from there. I think literally the one horror story that I've seen, and it wasn't even a horror story. It was just a straight up mistake. Like they accidentally sent some guy the wrong character. It was somebody else's order. Um, and that's really it. Which that happens. Like that's a little bit more clerical than anything. So yeah, but no, I'd love to get my hands on some. But yeah, no, same. I don't think I'll be paying $40 for a fucking frog monk, especially since I'm in Australia. So that $40 is probably like, fucking by the time it gets here, probably closer to 100, which is getting a bit ridiculous. But I suppose the other side of that is, like 3D printing is definitely an option, and that's cool. But the custom side, not everybody knows how to model, like design modeling, fucking shit. And if they did, then well, shit, what are they doing on Hero Forge anyway? Heresy for Heretics. When is the official Dark Nanas going to be finished for Zach? Let's see. I don't know. Zach and I, we are going out. We're going to Melbourne in August for a live stream with the Risky Rollers. So the Dark Bananas may probably, most likely, maybe be finished 5 minutes before he turns up here, or 5 minutes before I leave to go on the plane. Jokes aside, probably pretty soon. There really isn't a lot to do on them. It's just I run out of time. And those things are so fucking cursed that I almost don't want to touch them. Like they have honestly got to be the most cursed model of fucking anything that I've ever actually had in my house. I think I would almost rather a Chucky doll. Well, no, I would rather a Chucky doll. Actually, that's not even a rather. But you know, we'll see. They should be done pretty soon. I'm just rambling now. But yeah, what's everybody been kicking onto? Because yeah. What's going on project wise? Or somebody put something on the chat. What do you guys want to talk about? I just have to fill up dead space because I am sitting by myself in an empty room. Not an empty room, but you know, no other living creature. So I'm trying to fill in the silence. So anything you guys throw at me to quell my ramblings, or at least point them in a direction, that would be super duper, super duper, fucking appreciated. Just straight up import Annabelle. Yep, no, let's do that. I'm gonna import Annabelle. Building dreadnoughts at the moment. 2 down, 1 to go. Dreadnoughts, that's cool. Haven't seen I haven't seen a lot of dreadnoughts in play for quite some time. I had a game months ago now. And there was some dreadnoughts in there, which that was pretty cool. They did not last long. Well, at least they didn't when I was playing against them, because I am a hyper aggressive asshole player. I'm not good. I'm not good at the rules. If anybody's seen fucking 40k in 40 seconds, like multiple of them, I probably stuffed something up. The miserable accordions, I tend to forget a lot. The Bale Mace on the damn Chaos Knight Abominant. I forgot 2 nights in a row, despite having it right in front of me, written on the data sheet while I was recording. But it happens. Also, man, that knight just keeps getting clocked. Mozrog took him out. Only used 1 to 2 dreadnoughts max, really. Yeah, no, it happens. I bought. Love your combat content, by the way. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I bought 2 redempted dreadnoughts, and 1 came damaged in the box, so the company sent me another. Look, that is 100%. That's fair. But like, I suppose also, to be fair, whatever you want to do, like, that's your hobby. Fucking God be it from me to decide what is good and what is not for what you want to do. Saying that, I would actually also, I haven't painted a dreadnought fucking forever. Last dreadnought I painted was one that I chopped up and ended up using for basing. No offense. But at that time, like, I pulled out some old Dark Angels stuff. Not Dark Angels. Fuck Dark Angels. Pulled out some old Blood Angels stuff, which I didn't have a lot of. I thought at one point I was going to start playing Blood Angels, and then I didn't, and that was fine. Then I started, kind of fell back into Chaos and liked that again. So glued some spikes to it, painted it black, all that kind of shit, and then just went straight into playing elves again, because at that point, elves were just really fucking cool to me. I've played so many different armies over the years, and Eldar, I just keep coming back to Eldar. Like, they're just Harlequins there in 8th. Kind of, they really suited the way I played, and I usually did quite well with them. But yeah, no, it was that 9th book really. That killed Harlequin for me. Like, I know that they did really, really well, but that's just not how I played. Not with them. And then I started looking around. It was only water damage, so the plastic was still perfect. That is fucking killer, man. That is the most amazing thing. Blood Angels. I knew that your ears would perk up once I said fucking Blood Angels. No, I was gonna do like I've been talking about this for years. I've never done it. I really, really want to do a Daunian Heresy. Fucking Space Wolves, just because I think that is so damn cool. Like, I've got things planned out. Like, I bought the Avatar of Cain originally to turn into, basically, well, be represented data sheet wise as Engron, but to make a Demon Russ. But Cain turned up. The model is absolutely phenomenal, and I just painted it up for for my elves. At some point I will have to get another one and actually do the conversion. Just because it's such a cool idea. I've seen some Dornian wolves before, but I haven't actually seen anybody do a Ross. Jesse, what is up? Thank you. Sent donut. I love donuts. Looks awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Demon Ross. Yeah, no, man. I had such awesome such an awesome idea from him too. All right, Sarah. How many TikTok viewers you got? Only 3 at the moment, but I appreciate every single one of them. I'm doing a very different time, running a different time for that kind of thing. My bigger audiences are the US and the UK, especially Warhammer, of course. UK, I believe the time is not ridiculous at the moment, but in the States, most places in the States, it's super early morning. Like this is why I don't get to catch as many US streams as I'd like. I usually catch Sam Lenz at least once a week because he is such an awesome guy. Zambies I catch every now and again, but in Australia time, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning that she starts streaming. So if I catch some of it, that's usually about it. Sometimes I get enough to be able to jump on and say hello, and she'll start painting, and I fall asleep, which is fair because 2 o'clock in the morning as a start time is a little bit rough on an old man like me. 5:30 Central Time. Is it AM or PM? I'm guessing PM. But thank you, Brian. That's very handy. Very handy to know. Holy shit. What have you guys been talking about? So 6 total viewers, 3 each. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because YouTube rules. Shorts the best. If I had my laptop, I'd log in on my old count just to beat TikTok. Yeah, no, that's fair, man. AM, 5:30 AM. What the fuck are you doing up, Brian? That's my clock doesn't even have a 5:30 AM. Oh man, like me, please, you're not up. Man, I am. Ever since I busted up my hip and need a replacement, I walk with a stick. I feel fucking old. But no, I'm only 33. It's not ancient. It's just old enough to know better. It's yeah. It's one of those weird ages, to be honest. Like it's I'm old enough to know better, but young enough to do it anyway. Which is something I've lived my life by since basically a teenager. I don't know, man. I've always been a bit fucking out there. Even compared to my peers, who are generally always also a little bit out there. I am definitely my own guy. Because thank Christ, night shift. Yeah, that okay. That's fair. That's fair. Whereabouts are you guys from? I just have a horrible sleep schedule. Look, man, I used to be a musician. We're down one. It happens. Yeah, no, I used to be well, I still kind of am a musician, but I used to travel a lot more with music. And God, my sleep schedule then was horrible. I remember a buddy of mine. He turned one of the bedrooms in his house into kind of like jam room. Had the like recording stuff set up in there and everything. I remember we went in there and started practicing. Ended up kind of somewhat writing writing some tunes, and then like recording them, and then like we record them, and going over the pieces and structures and just that kind of shit. And then we kind of came out, and the sun was gone, which that was fine. We actually we assumed that it would have been quite late. We'd been in there for a while, but no, the sun was gone, and as we were outside, starting to come back up, and yeah, it was just horrible, horrible. Alistair, what is up? Hey, love the minute. Thanks, bottled up magic. What? Is that an honor guard or blade guard? This is one of the Victrix Guard with a female elf head, which is come to be almost a signature of the channel at this point. I have so many people sending me pictures of fucking models with elf heads now. It's fantastic. Is the Pope a femboy here on TikTok? I have not seen him on either one yet. The Tau. I do want to build them because the mechs are cool, but I play 3 armies already. So many I want to play. Look, Tower banned from my house. Yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright, Brian. I get that a lot. It honestly, it started out. Actually, just before I do, my YouTube guys, which are also my Discord guys. If you want to jump into the general or the wargaming or whatever and do an at everyone with a link, send them over here. Do I have Emperor's Champion? I do not yet, but I have been strongly considering it. I have spent so much money on models that I won't use for my army. Like this thing, for example, like this came with Calgar, who became Melissa Calgar. I don't know if you can see. There we go. See that little elf head there. And then yeah, no, I had a thing. I just wanted to paint blue armor because I love painting blue power armor. Yeah, nice. But you know, it all actually started out with very somewhat genuine. I bought I was away on holidays when the Ragnar Blackmane model came out, and I saw it in a store while I was there because you know it's only a little store in a little town. So I bought it at full fucking retail price too, which that sucked. But you know, anyway, I digress. I bought it. I kind of built it while I was on holidays, but didn't build the head. I did not put the head on there because I was bringing it once I got home. Then I was going to paint it, and you know, I don't do sub assemblies a lot. But mostly for heads if I want to do like you know go full ball sack and actually try and do something nice. But yeah, no, so I lost the head, and that thing sat in my big box for months, and then at one point it was literally it was the only Space Marine I had, and I wanted to try. I saw a picture and I just wanted to try out how they painted the power armor. So I pulled this thing out, and you know, the only head that I could find that really kind of suited was a head from the Eldari Guardians kit. David Prior, pretty, thank you. I've been working out. Blood Angels Chaplain in Terminator armor. Hello. That is such a goddamn mouthful. And it's like it's funny because you know we all play Warhammer. We should be able to say that fairly easily. But yeah, so that was it. All started off very so. And then I thought, you know, obviously because at that time I'd also actually put a video out about female space marines, which you will notice is no longer on the channel. And I had quite a few disagreements with some of our gatekeeping community who did not appreciate any of that. And I thought I was just going to get fucking hated on. But I was so happy with the power armor and the face and all that kind of thing that, you know, I posted a few spaces. And then people just absolutely loved it. Then we named it Rhonda Blackmane, which was even funnier. And then I was doing a 40k in 40 seconds and thought, fuck it, I'll use her. And yeah, I just thought, let's do it. But then people absolutely loved it, and that was really cool. And I am one of those people that will, one, take a joke way too far, and two, any kind of semblance of congratulatory approach with me will be met with I'm going to do that again over and over and over again, because after all, I am an entertainer. That's my thing. I like entertaining people. That came from music. So we just started doing it over and over and over again. So next after that was Abaddon. The wonderful Abaddon became Abigail the Despoiler. Magic, you're a witch. That was purple. What happened to the purple? I told you the purple would not be staying around. But no, motherfucker. And saying that, I do need to move on from this red because we're trying to finish this damn thing tonight. And I spent 55 minutes. 55 damn minutes. Okay. All right, we're gonna pick this up. Come on, red. That should do it. That should be enough for the cloak. Ooh. Alrighty. What do we got here? Gollum. Love the red. A mate of mine started base coating his Blood Angels with purple, and then does the red on top. Yeah, no, it's absolutely killer. It's such a cool shadow color for reds. I tend to leave a fair bit in there, like I glaze back. It's kind of the faded in, make that gradient. But no, it is such a cool way to paint reds. I can't remember. It's not my idea. Not an original idea. I picked it up from somewhere, probably somewhere on YouTube. But no, I saw it, I tried it, I loved it, and I've been doing it ever since. And I do it just about every red that I paint now. Purple has become one of those colors that I kind of push in to most places. Like when I do this face, you'll see that I'll push purple into there to kind of try and give the model a little bit of life, but also push reds and yellows and that kind of thing. Actually, no, I do remember where I got it from. Angel, I can't remember his surname, mainly because it's not in English. But he did Painting Mephiston. That's where that was from, which was so super cool. Saying, look, love the paint job so far. Thanks, man. You never know. I could fuck it up from here. Saying looks amazing. Wish I could paint like that. Thank you. I love you. 100% he has been loving it. I'm definitely going to pick it up for when I start my white scars. Yes. Oh, man. White armor still shits me, but I love it so much. It just looks so crisp. Yeah, no, it is just a fantastic way to pop some stuff out. But you know, if you get a chance to check out, it's Painting Mephiston's face specifically. That video specifically is where I got the whole purples and reds kind of thing from. And now I'm just putting in Carmine Red just like little glazes. Well, it's not even really glazes because it's still pretty thick, but you know, this red in particular is um, fairly thin. It's pretty average at covering, but we use that to our advantage. When something's that thin, it just basically makes its own glaze, which pulls everything together without trying very hard. Which that's sometimes that is just such a massive blessing. And it's actually just pushing the saturation back in. Thank you for the follow. It's Barra. Looks mint. Thank you. But we have got to finish this motherfucker. We've really got to push it. High five for the boys. Yeah, for the boys. I'll definitely have to search the Mephiston video talk about. Yeah, no, it's amazing. The guy is probably one of the best. Like even 100%. You know, he is 100% one of the best painters in the world, let alone on YouTube. Just so cool. But he pushes like a purple and a magenta from one side, and then like a really off green on the other side, which was so fucking cool. And I tried it a lot. That's actually, I still paint my my undead or slightly dead faces that way. And then the purples I keep for pale faces. Actually dark skin tone faces as well. All right. So I'm gonna leave the face to last. I'm gonna pop in some of these white details. Now we're gonna do something fancy with this power sword. Look at all you guys high fiving in the chat. Fucking hell, I love it. See, this is one of the cool things, and this is one of the big reasons that I wanted to get the Discord kind of up and running. It's literally just a bunch of people that fucking found on the internet, and we all just got along so damn well, which that's what we absolutely love. And I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but I've given you all a role as heretics. That sounds sick with the green edit. No, it's really cool. But yeah, no, 100%. Check it out. And while I'm just getting this already, if you're on YouTube, there is a link in the description for our Discord. Feel free to jump in, and just talk shit. It's kind of what we do in there every day, and it's a fantastic place. Oh, white on a power sword. Whatever could he be doing? You'll see what I'm doing in just a moment. This will take a couple of coats to get it to poppy white, which that's probably one. But yeah, there's been some cool stuff floating around on YouTube lately. Suggs, Louise Sugden, formerly of Games Workshop, has branched out into her own channel, Rogue Miniatures, and it is just so cool. Like, her editing team was amazing. She's been presenting for GW for quite some while, so you know, obviously she's still incredible at it. Got to chat with her just a tiny bit earlier in the week. Lovely person. Just so much like Duncan Rhodes, as far as you know, that genuine person, that person that you see on screen is genuinely what they're like in person, you know, off camera, which is super cool. Pete the Wargamer is actually exactly the same. Pete is just super lovely. I think most of them are. I've only had a couple of the hobby heroes be douchebags essentially. And I don't want to name and shame and all that kind of thing, because that starts fucking with their career and feeding their families and shit. I don't want to do that. But yeah, no, there's a couple people that you'll never see on the channel. A few companies that you won't ever see me work with, take sponsorships with, or kind of cover on the channel, for a few reasons. But no, for the main part, without the negativity, most people are just so fucking cool. Vince Venturella, so awesome. Super great guy. John Ninas, fucking one of the most hilarious chats that I've had, and I got to do it on camera. Sam Lenz, still talk to Sam Lenz, super awesome dude. I appreciate that guy so much. Zambies, I've only had tiny little interactions with Zambies, but she's lovely. She actually jumped in the chat on our on the last stream. I think it was on here on YouTube, which is also awesome. Now, this I should probably fucking explain something. I'm not trying to name drop here, but it is genuinely interesting to me meeting these people that their jobs have made them very well known. Some would almost, some would say famous, and I don't know, the actual famous people that I've met, fucking douchebags. Except Zach Wild. He was yeah, no, Zach you know exactly what you were getting with Zach Wild, like, and that is him. All day, every day. I'm still trying to decide here. Nope, I think fate just decided for me. I was just going to outline this with the white and leave the rest black, so I wasn't too garish. I still can probably do it. I can go back in and tidy it up. Because, God, it's getting rough now. Yeah, look, I like the look of this. I'll just go back in and tidy it up. Painting on camera is so fucking awkward. But yeah. Thank you for all the follows. For Brendan Dillon, the Anxious Teapot. I like that. I love that name. What's going on in here? My favorite army. Hoo-hoo. My favorite army. I don't want to say lore-wise, because lore is like the least important part of this hobby as far as I'm concerned. And like, I don't want to be like one of those lore bros. That shits me. But I love the Harlequin. It's just, yeah, always been my jam. Yeah, no, that's pretty sick. I like that outline. I'll paint the rest in, but yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, definitely 100% Harlequin. They are just so super cool. Always have been, always will be. I loved, like I was saying before, like I hated how they play on the table now. And even since like the book for elves kind of came out, I hated how they played them. It just wasn't me. Which I think that's where a lot of the butthurt came in, because it was my army that played the way that I like to play previously, and then just completely changed. And then to make it worse, they became super popular because they were doing so well. Which, I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, they're popular, so I'm not gonna play them. But it's definitely a lot easier to get shit when very few other people are playing that specific army. Come on, just pick out that line without going crazy. There we go. Fuck yeah. But you know, Harlequin, 100%. I just fucking love them. I think the story is pretty cool. I don't care that they're fucking dancers and actors and that kind of shit. I like more of the stuff where they're just so anti-dust boys. Like fucking library pass denied, motherfucker. Yeah. I think I think that should answer that. Good pick. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna pretend not to hear you talk about the Quins because you said you might say something. Look, man, Harley Quinn are pretty awesome. I still hate them on the tabletop at the moment. Murder clowns are the ultimate atheists, right? Atheists. I can't say that well. That's fine. Zach Wild, absolute legend. Yeah, no, he was. It was pretty cool. Alrighty, how we're looking there. Yep, exactly as planned. Everything sticks out where it's not supposed to. Fantabulous. Alright, let's do the sword. I'm gonna do the blade. Now. One of the coolest things, especially in tutorial wise, that I have seen this week. More darker, yes. We the YouTube Horde boys. Yeah, so one of the cooler things that I have seen this week is what I was talking about before. Louise from Rogue Hobbies. She's just super awesome. And she did one of the even more super awesome Maria. Fucking videos this week, which I absolutely loved. So I tried her prismatic sword, like her paint job. I did not use the same paints as she did. Same roughly colors. But yeah. When next stream, bros? Friday, I think it is. Friday will be an Australian morning stream, however. But yeah. So, let's make a Louise Sugden inspired prismatic power sword. I think it's also very fitting to be on one of the Victrix Marines with a female elf head. Because that is still so fucking funny to me. Because this is now my Veronica Guard. Let's just push that down there. But yeah, no, one of the secrets I found with this kind of thing is actually doing super thin glazes and building it up. Dude, the prismatic sword is so damn cool. I'm thinking of trying it for my Farseer Skyrunner's Witchblade. Yeah, no, 100%. It's really cool. And I'm going to show you right now what, one, it looks like in real time with probably not as good cameras. And yeah, let's do that. But no, I just thought it was so super awesome. But yeah, no, so for those of you at home, let's check this out. So that's a super thin glaze of pink. I'm using literally pink from Vallejo. And then just glazing it onto the power sword. Obviously, every time you glaze, you want to take up slightly less area than you did before. And these glazes are so super thin that if they reactivate, they will disappear. Like you'll push them all away, which is annoying sometimes. But I suppose it's just how it is. You guys on TikTok? Let's try and try and push in so you can see what we're doing here. From Brisbane, baby. Awesome. The Veronica card is cool. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I'll probably be at university. But what about who's watching from work? I'm still at work watching you. That is a terrible idea. One, because I know what you do for work, and two, as an Australian, I do not. I'm instantly not safe for work, which is fine. Oh shit. Let's try and push that down. I went a little bit heavy. There we go. A little bit heavy on that side, but yeah, no, just glazing in this pink, and because you're working off the white, I know I'm jumping back and forth. It's fine. Because you're pushing on the white, that fade, that gradient will just go super smooth, and it's fine. The next color is Andrea Blue from Vallejo. I've heard a bunch of people say Vallejo, but it sounds super fucking weird to me. It's probably correct, but super fucking weird nonetheless. I sound super fucking pretentious when I say it. Also, I do have something cool actually on the boards. At the moment, I have just today. I signed up to be one of the creators for Fabulous Marines 2023, which is a charity thing, part of the alliance kind of dealios, raising money for the Trevor Foundation, which is cool. But it also means that we get to paint fucking fabulous Marines. That is just the coolest fucking thing. Like, I do it anyway. May as well do it for a good fucking cause. So my hope is it's in June. So that's not too far away, but far enough to be able to plan some stuff around it. I am hoping to have the channel, what's it called? Hoping to have the channel monetized before then, which I'm like a quarter into as far as watch time hours goes. But yeah, no, I really want to get monetized so I can do the whole super chat thing. We can do some more streams like this morning and night to try and make sure everybody's got a chance to come and say hello. But then yeah, I just thought it'd be super cool. But who was it? I love your name. Yeah, no, it is pretty fucking sick, man. Don't worry, I'm on break. I have my earphones in, and you're not safe for work. My work, yeah, not cool. Thank you, Warhammer. I got the idea from Wheel of Time. Yes, no fucking man. Wheel of Time is so cool. And so fucking underrated. I've been finding. Or not even underrated, but not underrated, not underappreciated, but not as well known as it should be. But yeah. I swear you're. Ooh, shiny. It is very shiny. Let me bring it closer for you. We're now doing the prismatic sword as shown off by the wonderful Louise Sugden. So this is where it gets super cool and super easy. So we've got our pinks in there. In person, the blue is bright enough. I might push it a little further for the camera, just so you guys can see. I think my lights are far too white and they're washing that out. So let's push that back a little bit more. Yeah, now for me this is fucking super blue. The gradient worked out pretty nice, but yeah, probably a little bit more blue than I was planning. I will try and get some decent pictures. I think that actually represents it a little later on. But oh shit, that's not the paint that I want. But yeah, I've really got to pick this up. We're still a face to do. I've been talking so damn much and I just got carried away. So the next thing that I use is fucking Corandorous Green, the contrast paint. Super thin down. Because we all know that contrast paints they're already pretty thin. But because of what they're actually designed to do, they get, especially when you talk like Corandorous Green, they get super duper fucking saturated real quick. And now with this green, I'm just going to work it in into that blue down to the edges. Again, I might have to push this a little bit harder. Yep. Ugh. I don't think we need the airbrush compressor going off. But yeah, no, I'll probably push this a little higher than I normally would, just so you can kind of make it out a little bit better on camera. Now you'll notice a super cool thing about this. Maybe you won't notice because yeah, there's lots of really washing out. Let's see if we can. It's a little bit better. See if I can do the same on the other side. 1, 2. Oh, no, let's turn it warm. We don't have fucking warm lights. God damn. Blue lights fucking, that sucks. Yeah. Thanks for travel a lot. 80 pounds. How much is that in Australia? 80 pounds kind of jumps around to, I generally, rule of thumb, think almost double. Take a little bit off. So it's probably around like the 120 mark ish, something like that. But yeah. So you'll notice that when pushing in, for some reason, paints react a little differently than actual colors do. So pushing in this green over the blue actually kind of pulls out some yellow. 148. Yeah, that sounds about fucking right. Not kangaroo. Yeah, so it kind of sends it, like, gives a tiny little yellow tinge in here. They're dollary dues out here in Australia. Yeah, so this pushes out, it pushes out a little bit of yellow, which is fine because the next color they're actually going to push in right into the ends is yellow to really pop that out. See like how super vibrant that is now. Also, does anybody else find fucking, I'm a brush slicker. You probably would have put that together. Fucking paint a smiley face. Okie dokie. Does anybody else find contrast paints kind of taste like Rocket or arugula from, if you're that way inclined? Yeah, no, I just find it super strange. I might push a little bit of a thin down magenta into that. Just the edge of that pink could make it pop a little. That, and I love magenta. Magenta is probably, magenta's my favorite color. It's just so super cool. And I love that it was made in a lab. Let's push a little bit here. Yeah, just make just pops it out, kind of keeps it on par a little bit more with the blue and yellow, because that starts to take over fairly quickly. Let's push that back up. How's that looking? On TikTok, that's, you can almost kind of sit and make it out. Pull that blue a little bit further down. I think that might do it. But you know, it's super easy. But it's just so effective. Yeah, so we'll making a little spit glaze. I'm gonna push this up a little bit more. There we go. Transition back into that green, kind of blends it. Yeah, sick. It's not as impressive on camera as it is in person, to be quite frank. But no, I will get some good photos of this, plausibly. Now I need a little bit of white. Because this is where the magic happens. And just edge highlight it. Make everything pop and snap, and a little bit of separation kind of helps it a lot. But I think the thing that I love most about this in particular is it's like watercolors almost. Now, just like Louise mentioned in her video, painting this stupid fucking middle section on power swords and blades is so painful, and I suck at it. Lines are always fucking squiggly for me. Sometimes I can get a pretty alright line. Like that one, that wasn't terrible. Out of using the side of the brush, just like you would with fucking what's it called? I'm forgetting words now. That sword is looking gorgeously opalescent. Thank you. Kind of what I was going for. The fade. Okay, so on camera, it's a little bit different. TikTok, you'll be able to notice a little bit better. So the fade actually comes down to here for the blue, which, you know, you can't spot that. You know, it comes down a lot further, and the pink comes further up. But my superpowers of glazing are just so omnipotent that the feeble-minded struggle. But yeah, no, it's cool. The only thing that I hate on this, let's see if I can fix it up, is just that little bit in here where the power coil thingy is. Yeah, that's better. So we just line that out. That should be okay. Actually, being on the pink side. Darken up the magenta, that might help it a bit more. First, now I've got to be super careful of all the damn edge highlighting that I've done. Even though I usually find that I come back and edge highlight like 2 or 3 times if I do it. But you know, that's the prismatic swords. That's it. That's all there is really to it. Not showing up amazingly on camera, that's fine. You get the idea. That's the main thing. When you do it in person, you'll notice that, you know, cut it back a bit. Like this is super garish on my side. But yeah. Alrighty, let's get this face done. I think with face we're basically home and hosed. So, step one with this face. Let's pull out some of that purple from before. We're not going to need a great deal of it. There we go. Because, you know, it's already undercoated black. I just want to push it. Mostly pushing it into like the recesses of where I want light to hit. Which I know that sounds fucking backwards. The recess of where you want light to hit. And I'm probably explaining that quite poorly. If anybody jumps on, like any amazing painter jumps on, he's going to tell me that I'm an idiot. And it happens. We've actually had fucking Silver Stash Creation. He jumped on. And he is a Golden Demon winner. Like, shit. Painting in front of a Golden Demon winner is fucking scary. Let's what have we missed up in chat? A couple of Anzac days. Also, Heretic. Do you just use blue tack for holding on the model or your painting handle? Yeah. Yeah. Or fucking blue tack, poster tack, whatever you want to go. And fucking my painting handle is actually the jar that they send that War Machine Privateer Press send you with magnets in it when you order the cattle stuff. But yeah, no, just straight up blue tack. It works the best for me. I usually get a real shitty one. You're off, man. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that sub if you haven't already. Super appreciate you. And if you want to jump in the Discord, there is a link in the description of the video. You are more than welcome to jump in and come for a swing with us, guys. Not a swing. That probably came out fucking wrong. Definitely not. Roses. Thank you, Daniel. The question mark gets me. Or Danielle. Danielle. Fuck, I am so shit with pulling those names apart. My wife's name is actually Danielle. And she has a cousin, Daniel. Who the fuck does that in the family? But I digress. But no, I struggle every damn day. I did get the face paints. Alrighty, so we put down the base coat of purple, and then we mix up probably a 5-to-1 of dark flesh, which is super orangey, and the same purple, and then we just start hitting it on all the tops of stuff, the forehead, trying to leave obviously go down over the brow lines, but leaving the crevasses in the hairline. This one's a little bit more difficult because she's got hair hanging down over her face. Also, is it just me, or does this particular head, now that it's on the Victrix, have a super Mulan feel to it? It was just amazing. Something popped when I put it on. And fucking Mulan was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Like shit, I still sing a lot of those songs. I think as we all do. I think nostalgia starts to hit you. And when you get to my age, I live in a constant state of nostalgia. And hearts. I really appreciate you, Daniel. Fuck, I hope it is Daniel. But no, I always appreciate the gifts, man. You know, you guys, you don't have to give me anything. I will always do this. However, actually, why I do have a bunch of people here, because we've got a couple on TikTok and the same on YouTube. What is your feelings? What's your ideas of people that uh like for me example, because we won't even use the analogy because this is what I'm fucking doing. What do you think about doing a Patreon? Um, for a few reasons. One, models are already pretty expensive, and I have been buying as many as I can when I can, um, to try and cover a big old spectrum of things, especially for when people ask for particular matchups. And I'm so super down to do it. Like, that part doesn't bother me at all. And if I had all the money in the world, I would go and buy every single fucking one, and have them all up and painted for the show, within a couple of weeks. However, life is life, and I am not a billionaire. But what is your guys' ideas and opinions on um on things like that? I I've never been a massive fan of crowdfunding and shit where you ask your fans for money. Um, which is why, like, there is actually already a Heresy for Heretics Patreon. I made it when I made everything else, just to be kind of done, like, just like to have it sorted. We'll see, kind of how it goes. In saying that, my biggest thing is I want to actually be able to offer value, um, with the Patreon. Like, I don't just want to be taking cunts' money, without giving them something decent. Like, obviously we've got the Discord, and with the Discord, I will most likely make a Patreon only section. Um, because I think that is somewhat that I think that's fair. Like, not that I don't appreciate all the heretics, and like, I definitely get that some people just can't afford um to buy into Patreons and stuff, and that's fine. Like, there's no hard feelings there at all. Um, but like, I'm not Sam Lens where I can do like painting lessons, for example. I could, like, not obviously not to his fucking standard, um, but I definitely could do um some painting lessons. I love the idea of doing like not even one-on-one, but like group stuff. Um, maybe once a month, maybe even twice a month, depending on how many people is there, and like that kind of thing. Of everybody jumping on a chat, and kind of painting some models, or just chatting and talking away, and those kind of things. Maybe even a fucking what's it called, um, a tabletop simulator tournament, because we're from all around the world, and I think it'd still be super cool to be able to play Warhammer with each other. But yeah, I'd really like to hear people's opinions on it and stuff like that. Right, I must go try and catch your next stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate you for turning up. Let's see. I've never supported on anyone Patreon, and likely wouldn't. A post box to donate minis would be a good. I don't hate that at all. I think that's actually really cool. Then we could like also do like kind of builds, like kit bashes. I love kit bashing. That is a super cool idea. I might actually look into that, so I don't dox myself and just put out my own fucking thing. Patreon sounds like a great idea. It's a way for us to give back to you for what you do for the community, and what you bring for us. That is super sweet, man. I've never actually thought about what I'm giving back. Like I know that I do obviously streams and all that kind of stuff, and I try to be as absolutely supportive as I can. I'm a fucking music teacher in my real life. Well, guitar teacher. I don't know if you can really quite call it fucking music teacher. Close enough. I run music programs for like underprivileged kids and shit. So they're super used to hearing swearing. So I'm good. I'm all G. But you know, I thank you. That actually makes me feel super cool. Yeah, I really like that idea though. The post box. I think that's fucking awesome. We might do that. Let's have a look. My ideas of Patreon is a nice way to show love to your favorite creators to help them continue their line of work, as long as you use that method for the channel and poll them with the focus. Oh no! Shit! I think my battery just died. That's a fucking. Let's do a thing. Hang on. Oh no, no, battery's gone. It is leaded. Let me just. Where are we? Okay. I'm going to continue painting, but I'll just have to just show you around this way. Bruh, yeah, no, it's going back from only hands. Now it's no models at all. So I can probably swing the camera out of fucking gear. Oh, yeah. But I said that we're gonna finish this fucking model, and we're gonna finish this fucking model. We're super close anyway. For you Discord guys, I will put this up in the Disco. So that should be all G. And at least now, because I'm just about fucking blind, I can actually pull it up to my face and see everything. Actually, in saying that, we're almost done. Like, we're almost good. Pop a little bit on that face, and I think and just a little bit of tidy up. I think we're gonna be fine. Like, obviously, the face needs a touch more. Yes, but no, 100%. I would be using the money. What's this? That's my other mic. Oh, why is life so difficult? I would be using the money for the channel. 100%. I love the idea of polling everybody to see what they'd actually want to see. I have a big issue with a few creators in particular that, again, I don't want to fucking I don't want to out them on anything, but I just think that they could be doing they're kind of doing their supporters fucking dirty. Not dirty, but they could be doing things a lot differently that would actually probably be better for everybody involved. But yeah, no, like I'm 50-50 with office spaces. I'm probably not going to get one, but you never know. You never know how big the damn channel is going to get. Some people need office spaces, others just don't. Scott the Miniature Maniac, I can understand his need for an office space because he also employs people. Like, we're not just talking some guy who's taking all this money and fucking just living life with it. Which is fine if you could actually live on it. Like, obviously he pays his bills and shit. So that's fine. I don't see much issue with that at all. It's some of these other tryhard cunts that I do take issue with. You're not at that level. You don't need a lot of the shit that you say that you need and that you're spending the money on. I think that you're kind of just doing a huge disservice to your Patreons, your supporters, which that's not cool, man. Super shit. I'm gonna charge up the battery a little. We might be able to give it a little bit so we can the big reveal, if you will. But no, I think we can. I think we can do a lot. We can do a lot more than just kind of taking money off people, I suppose. But yeah, no. My biggest thing is I just want to get models. I get paints. I get. But here's the other thing that I feel a little kind of guilty with having a Patreon about. No, not really guilty. But the fact that I do get already a decent amount of product support from companies. Why do I need to be taking money off the people that I'm making the content for? That doesn't seem that cool to me. Like I'm kind of like I'm at the point where like I'm little channel, super cool little channel, but little channel. And everybody that comments, it's still obviously it's me writing back and commenting to and all that kind of shit. It's me in the Discords talking to people that, as far as I'm concerned, we've started our own little kind of community, which is super cool, and that's always going to kind of be me, me running that. Might be somebody else fucking helping me admin, so I'm not, because I'm fucking, I wouldn't say lazy. I just haven't gotten to kind of do it up as I kind of wanted to. But no, yeah. But no, back to the point, I suppose. I feel a little bit guilty because I do get a bunch of product support. Companies are sending me free shit all the time. And like if I'm already getting that kind of stuff, I don't really want to be taking money off people that I would consider kind of heading towards that fucking friend circle kind of deal. I don't know, that feels weird. Why are you paying to be my friend? Why am I expecting you to pay to be my friend? And I feel a lot of Patreons fucking head that way, and I do not like that. I don't like that at fucking all. And I think it's a super, super dick move. But, yeah. I think that's just... I don't know if that's just me, or... I think it probably also comes down to as well... Obviously, you people... Like, if people fucking... if they're willing to spend money on it, like, that's their choice, and that's super duper fine. But, yeah. Oh, shit, I didn't even fucking click down. Holy shit, there's so much more in here. Only yeah. There we go. That's where I was up to. Saw the stream. Right, Mike's gonna try and catch your next stream. Only hands for the win. I'd support. For lols, plus I think the cut is lower than Patreon. Yeah. Fucking. I can't remember what they take, but it's a good little chunk. But it's still better than Twitch. Twitch is fucking. They take like half. See you later. Yeah, no, thanks for fucking Chaplain for sticking around. Absolutely loved it. Oscar, also first stream here and loving it. Thanks, man. You're more than welcome, mate. I love you all. Welcome, Oscar. Hope you enjoy saying. Oh, look at you go, Sarah. Fucking right into it. What a salesman. That's a thing. Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, the Discord is where all our legends unite to talk crap. Yeah, no, we really, really do. Give a list of creators, please. Nah, man, I don't want to fuck around with people's like how they make money and like support their family and shit. It's not cricket, man. Well, not for me. We get it. You're anime. um, what can I say? Gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah. When you put the apology video. God, you guys are fucking wild. How much would Patreon be? That's a good question. Look, honestly, I would probably make a bunch of tiers. One of them obviously a joke tier. But like we just see what happens. Merch, yes, I do have okay, so I do have some merch up at the moment. But don't fucking buy it because one, it's way too super expensive, and the shit that I got turned up was not the greatest of quality. I have taken the links down most places. But if there is a link that pops up for Heresy for Heretic merch, don't fucking buy it. It's bad, and like fuck man, I don't even wear my own shirt because it's bad. Yes, but no, I have been looking at more merch. I'm gonna get some local merch made up with a local guy. But yeah, 100% there will be merch. Hoodie, yes, fuck yeah. Okay, hoodies will do. We can do hoodies. Ooh, custom shirts. Custom shirts for Patreon. I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. I'll have to see what we can do. Discord exclusive, yep, of course. Something limited, yeah. A hoodie or a t-shirt, we see. The other thing is dice. Maybe dice. I think might be a pretty cool one. Dice is something I've always wanted to kind of do. Tick bozo. Yeah. Respect for the merch is closer. Yeah, no, fucking it's man, it's what I've been saying for like the last half an hour. I don't want to fucking rip guys off. Like, I thought the designs were pretty cool. And like I bought my own merch. Like, obviously I get a fucking cut of my own money. But yeah, no, it just wasn't good. I wasn't happy with it. Fuck, there was something else in the chat that I was gonna. Yes. Do I have to disclose anywhere for product support? Yes, I do. So on YouTube, there is when you're making a video or posting a video, going live, anything to do with that, there is a little section that asks if it is a paid promotion. So if you have been paid to make the content, if somebody has paid partially for the content or supplied you with any of the content, essentially. Fuck, I don't know. Gotta stop saying content. It's not a big deal. It's just like this little flashy window. You might actually notice that next time you go and watch somebody big, you'll notice like the top left, like your left when you're watching, so stage right. There will be a little window that says paid promotion. And I think that's really about it. Fuck, I knew I'd go over that line. There we go. Fucking wet brush cleanup for the bros. I think I'm gonna dial back this ultramarine thing after putting in a little bit more white, and then I think we're gonna be able to call it. I'll check and plug the camera, get the battery out, and see how much charge is on. There should be enough for the grand reveal. But yeah, we actually did it. And the fucked thing is, when I am concentrating and not talking, I am actually a fucking super quick painter. Like, this has now taken me 2 streams to paint this fucking Victrix Guard, where generally, I, for example, I painted the Melissa fucking Calgar in an hour and a half compared to the 3 fucking hours. There's some amazing dice makers on YouTube. I've been thinking of getting into the hobby, and it's such a cool little side for YouTube. Yeah, no, that's fucking sick. Yeah, fuck, I love dice. I actually got some quoted up a little while ago. I can't remember the name of the guy. It wasn't going to be cheap though. It was like $5 a dice. It's like a 10-pack's like $50, which is, and that's cost. Like that's, yeah. Chessex, I've been talking to Chessex about doing some custom dice, which is super doable, somewhat affordable, but the shipping is fucking ridiculous. So we'll see how that goes. But that's where everybody else gets their dice from, like Risky Rollers, Blood for the Blood God, most people. The only thing is with them, they won't give me 2 printable sides. I want the logo, obviously, for the 6, and I either want nope or dead on the 1, because I just thought that'd be fucking hilarious. But yeah, no, that was pretty. Can you give us the inside scoop of what's next to be painted? A pinted. Yeah, no, a pinted is fucking sick. We should put that on a custom shirt. I'm gonna finish Voltron. I am not finishing fucking Voltron. Not yet. I'm gonna spray over that motherfucker. Let's see. I've got a couple of things to get done. I'm actually gonna make a proper tutorial video for the blue and actually, you know, do it properly. Wow, how did you do the sword, man? That looks amazing. 2 ways to check that out. So basically it's just white and then you glaze in some pink, glaze in the blue, glaze in then the green on top of it, and then a little Dutch yellow. In person, it's not quite as how it sits there. No, I don't play Ultramarines. I just like painting blue armor. Plus, it came with Melissa Calgar. So thought it'd be something cool and easy to do for the stream. But no, if you go and check out Rogue Hobbies, so Louise Sugden, she actually did a whole video on painting the prismatic sword. I actually think I haven't seen anybody else do it. I think it's all her, which is super, super cool. Room reveal, fucking hell. But no, what's the next model up to be painted? Let me plug the camera in and we'll see what we can do. I think it's that real 50-50 of what I can fit on camera. Yeah, that should do for now. What I can fit on camera to what can actually be done. I'll put that there, move this camera down. Ba-boom. Bye-bye. But no, I do have a couple of cool things, which shouldn't be too... Yeah, there we go. Shouldn't be overly surprising. There we go. Bam, we're back, baby. And look. Essentially done. I'm happy enough to call that fucking tabletop ready. This is, don't look at the back of the sword, doesn't fucking count. Super happy enough to call that tabletop ready. Just give me a Voltron if you won't finish it. Big Booty Sisters of Battle. Here we go, bruh. Great guy. Nurgle Matthew. Fuck. Good to see you, my brother. I don't think I haven't called you on a chat yet. Sisters of Silence has to be built. Not fuck them. I hate Sisters of Silence. I'm not building them. We're all thinking. Looking sick. Thanks, Oscar. Cheers. What a people of culture. What can I say? Looks amazing. Yes. Yeah, no, super happy with this one. What armies do I have? Thank you for all the gifts. We've got hearts, Sunglasses, fuck yeah. Hmm. So, I mostly play Eldari and Night Lords. They've always been my fucking favorite. Nurgle Matt in the chat. Yeah, he's fucking here, baby. Um, but yeah. All right. So what are we gonna paint next? It's gonna be super boring, but I do have another Victrix Guard. Obviously, fucking two of them come in a box. That's what she said. Giggity. So I can finish off this level A, but I've already started doing a bunch on it, and she's not that far off. And that's actually the prism that I did. Now, this is the kind of prism, like, it looks super faded on camera, but in person, that's the shit. It's super, super, super lovely. So yeah, that might be one option. Let's move that up. I can help. Yeah, so she might be one option. Yeah, dab baby. We can also maybe. Oh, Daniel's not having it. My favorite to use at the moment is actually it's probably Night Lords. But 10th is coming and going to change everything. We can do this big bastard. Which I can't. The way I'm set up, I can't even get into a shot. Oh, cool! You're doing all the Susan. Yeah, nice. I started armies for the Chaos Gods and building all four slowly. Fuck yeah, I love that. Really got to go now. See you guys Friday. All right, thanks for jumping on, man. I love you. Do you have a solitaire to paint? That would be awesome. No. Oh shit. Okay. I don't know. I don't know yet what is going to be. Let's put something there so you're not looking at nothing. I don't know what's actually going to be next. Not the way I imagine D&D movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Motherfucker don't fit. He doesn't. But here's the thing. So I've ordered. Typhus is on the way. Castellan Crow is on the way. I pre-ordered, obviously, Dante and Azrael. So those four. Obviously, I've got to get a bunch of them painted up pretty quickly. For the fucking what's it called, for 40k and 40 seconds. But maybe Typhus. That might be a cool one. Should be studying. All right, thanks for coming, man. You have a great night or a day wherever you are, whatever it is. But no, maybe Typhus or Castellan Crow. You guys pick. What's the next one out of those? As for Friday, we might be able to finish up the Incarn, who I foolishly snapped the tip of the horn off in a 40k in 40 seconds, which that sucked. But yeah, that might be an option. There is a fair bit to go on him /her/it, but it could be pretty cool. Holy shit, it's 10 o'clock. I have got to get a roll on, but we finished it. That is the main thing. Where did she go? Fucking hell, I've legit lost her now. There she is. We did it. We finally finished the Victrix Guard with a prismatic sword and everything. And I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you for fucking for jumping on the stream, putting up with my pure dickheadery. Oh, actually, here's something I can show you. Fuck, I'm terrible at signing off. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. So this was a super. I don't like the red gems, so I'm going to change those. Now, this may appear to be color shifting, and I do have color shift paints. However, this is not using color shift paints. Now it kind of looks like it. It is somewhat a little metallic. But that green, the green is actually painted in. The purple and the blues are painted in. It's just, yeah. This was like 2 hours on the airbrush, just fucking around, trying to come up with something, and I think it worked. Now, obviously, from every angle, it doesn't change because it's not actually color shift. But yeah, I have a bunch more of those to do because I'm kind of reworking my elf army. Whoop, other way. But yeah, no, I really should get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get going. Did the Primarchs have superpowers? No. I think all the Primarchs really had were a super shit dad. But yeah. That looks so cool. Thanks, guys. You too, Matt. Yeah, let's jump in the Discord, Matt. It'd be fucking fantastic. Yeah, but no, I've got to get out of here. Thank you so much for jumping on and doing all the things that we do. To my ship, I will have a look at all the suggestions for the Patreon, for dice, for merch, all that kind of stuff. We will get together. I'll put a plan together, put some designs together, and then we'll do something awesome. But yeah, no, I think I'm just super, super happy to be having a bunch of fucking fun. Just painting stupid shit on very expensive stupid shit. After putting a female elf head on a space marine and not getting the kind of hate that I thought we'd get. Man, I love my dad. Yeah, but you're not a fucking Primarch, Oscar. But yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun, man. I appreciate all of you. Hope to see you all in the Discord. Where obviously, you know, we'll be posting links with shit talk every day. Absolute ball. You can even put in suggestions for what you want to see on 40k in 40 seconds, as well as suggestions for painting tutorials that we've got coming out, and just a whole bunch. We also have the Salt and Dice podcast. Episode 2 will be coming out. Not next week, the week after, one or two. It'll be coming out soonish. Just think it's coming out in a week. Think about that, but then like think that for a couple of days before it starts counting down. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. You have been awesome. And YouTube, my favorite guys. I will see you in the Discord quite shortly. Thanks for stopping in and boosting up all of my numbers and analytics. It does me the world of good. I might fucking get monetized. Because I made a whole fucking... Let's see. Before we go, let's have a look on fucking what's it called? On TikTok. It's not telling me how many gifts I was given. Oh no, here we go. Diamonds. Okay, so I got 451 diamonds from 3 gifters. I think I made like 48 cents. So let's all boost it. We'll see you all in the Discord. Thanks for jumping on, guys. I will see you very, very shortly. You fucking legends. Now my only thing is, how the fuck do I end this?